Hello, I'm Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Battle Brothers. At the end of the previous part, we had to return back to Altenhof because in the first fight that we encountered on our way west, we took a lot of damage, a lot more damage than I expected, and that means we need some more tools and supplies. So I had to go back to Altenhof. Bought some tools and supplies, but it's not enough. We need a little bit more, which means we are going to Fencka today first. And once we get those tools and supplies, they still should have at least 2 stacks there, if I remember correctly. Once we have that, we head west again, and hopefully this time we'll get somewhere. The initial plan was going north, or northwest, let's say, but that's too far now. Which means you'll again go this way, we'll explore here we have a bit to explore, and then we'll see there are quite a few locations, so I'll maybe focus on the locations now more than on exploring, because we could use some more crowns. We spend a lot on the new recruits, so yeah, we'll see what we find. It's even a good timing because, oh hey, working brigands, go back. I want to see if they have a, no, they don't have a hedge knight with them. But even the timing isn't bad because we'll get to Fencka before the dawn. That gives us time to camp for a while and repair the gear a bit more. Lost the smoked ham, not a big deal. Maybe think about waiting until we get down to 90 so we can buy 3 stacks if they have. Do you have 3 stacks? Now only 2. At least we can sell the items that we got in the previous fight. Buy some more food. Just in case there's something new, or they know something new. Let's read everything, but the last time we were here they didn't know anything interesting, and it seems the same thing this time. Nothing. And I suppose recruits are the same as well. Okay, let's go. What is this? Necromancer, Geist, Fallen Heroes. I don't want to fight Undead again. We fought Undead in the previous part. It was a long fight. I like something else this time. We can go for these orcs. Worn down fortress. Well, there can be anything. Okay, before we enter, let me make some changes. Shade can return to the front line. And let's actually pull Kunibert back. And send Gisbert forward. Okay, Arnulf. and Sobo 35. Well, melee skill for sure. Maybe high resolve. Okay. Sobo is, or still has the same problem that he panics way too soon. So we have to keep working on the resolve. $31. That's gonna be undead again. Yeah, I already can hear the zombies. And if it's Necromancer this time, it'll be a problem because you won't be able to reach him. Okay, let's see. Don't see Necromancers, and I don't see Geists. Maybe this won't be that bad. How many fallen heroes? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually quite easy. Let's move forward to speed things up. There really should be a way to make these all AI moves instant. Completely skip the animation. Because in fights like this it takes way too long. Maybe I should wait. We are fighting against Nazareth, so we probably want to have all the corpses right in front of us. This is not a good place for someone with a great sword. Can't use the split. Oh, whatever. A single target attack at least does more damage. Okay, that should be one Nasser dead. That was a nice shot. Okay, is there another zombie? I'm afraid that Shade may actually panic. And I'm not sure I can do anything about it. Okay, how many Nasseris do we still have alive? 3. Can we hit at least one of them? We can try. Come on. There we go. If you hear some weird noises in the background, it's as usual my cat. So far so good. The only problem is Shade handle being surrounded. Oh, but this could help. kill everything down here so I can move at least Kronar up. I'm hoping that I could stop the Nasser before he grows too much. Okay, please don't miss. Yeah, that's better. Now I don't have to worry anymore about the resolve. Oh man, still 4 to go. I think the Nasser is already fleeing. Oh shit, you'll stay where you are. Bit of luck, we can get a kill down here, but it's still not fast enough. Oh, maybe with a bit of luck we could finish the fight on this turn. Good. They're still raising, but I think it's too late. Lech has a level up and no one else. Good. What about the loot? This is not bad. 1, 2, 3. And as for the other items, everything above 200. Okay, this is all. Before I forget, let's do something about the level up. Level 17. I'm getting close to 110 range skill, range defense, and I think now I'll get initiative to 120 and then get back to resolve. Try to get at least like 35. Let me check the mood of everyone. No one in the reserve has problems yet, but can we see the garrison? Many orc berserkers. This might not be a bad time for Adler to fight for the first time. And we'll camp till midday, I would say, so that we have the advantage of our archers. Okay, how many? 8 of them. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Well, Actually 5 of them with man splitters. And I forgot to equip the helmet. Okay, let's move back. I'll try to protect Adler a bit. Standing in the front line against the berserkers without the helmet, that might be too risky. It's fine. You have enough damage. You may even try to get a kill for Adler. No. Okay, but it was enough to get 2 level ups in Golf and Kronar. Let's take all the weapons, tools and supplies. What did we get? Melee skill and both defenses. I'm surprised how good Kronar is with just 86 melee skill. Okay, and what was the other level up here? Ingolf. Just getting to level 11 pretty quickly. And again, I have to say I'm surprised how good he is. Thinking if I should give him the shield expert or not. I don't think so. I don't think he needs it. Reduced shield damage, who cares? It's very rare for the AI to attack a shield. And shield is pretty good, 48 isn't bad, so it should be able to handle an attack or two. Extra bonus defense from the shield, but it's only 25%, so it's not that much. We are not using shield wall, or very rarely. Now, even though he will be using a shield, he doesn't need the shield expert. I think I'll start with the backstabber, because he's always fighting in the defensive line. So he should have at least 10% all the time. Or what I could do, I could give him rotation. Now, backstabber first, but I will give him the rotation later. For our shield barriers, that's actually pretty useful skill. But first I want the extra chance to hit. That's 4 points. Melee skill. Fatigue. I'm even thinking about resolve. Can't afford it. Or can't afford. Maybe I can afford to take it. Most of this defense is coming from the shield anyway. And only +2 both defenses. They have a star. That sucks. Yeah, let's go for the resolve. Okay. Before we attack something else, let's just quickly explore. Oh, what is this? Engulf enters your tent. Sir, we got a group of refugees out here that like to talk to you. You set aside your quill pen and go to meet them. They're an awful mess, looking more like dish rags thrown to the mud than people. Dish rags, okay, I understand. One, a man nursing enough where his hand used to be, steps forward and speaks. I take it you are the one in charge. Noting you ask the man what has happened and why it concerns the company. He explains, gesticulating with his one good hand. The greenskins are attacking. Well, that's nothing new. You ask where they are and if they're goblins or orcs. The man shakes his head. Well, see, that's just the thing. It's both. They are working together, hordes of them as numerous as the blades of grass beneath our feet. I misspoke in a way. What I should have said is that they aren't just attacking; they are invading, all of them together. An invasion beyond any scope of measure. Don't you understand? You look at the crowd of refugees, children huddled beneath the skirts of their mothers, men looking lost. The man continues, my father fought in the battle of many names. He always did say they'd come back, and now I suppose he's right. We hear the noble houses are panicking and might join forces, lest we all be overrun. If you want my advice, I say stay out of it. Those hordes, there's no stopping them. And the things they do, you grab the man by his shirt, and the things they do don't worry me. Get out of here, peasant, and leave the fighting to the fighters. War is upon us. Here we go. The second crisis just started. So we just quickly explore this small area and probably go back and try to get some contracts. Because now with the crisis active, we should be getting some interesting ones. And also we have to do something about the crisis or we lose. And if you lose, well, you don't have to lose, but if you don't defend our cities, you may start losing them. And of course that's something we don't want to see, especially with the large cities. That would be quite a problem later, because of course it's a source of items for us. Come on, can we see the garrison? Some wolf riders, a shaman. This is not that bad. We could maybe attack here. I'll have to change the composition for that. Of course, we can't have Antler in the front line when we attack greenskins. We could use another archer. Frederick, move forward. Let's move everyone more towards the center. And I think we attack this camp. It's not that large, but it's still large enough to be worth attacking. And then we go for this one maybe. Oh, that's the city. Oh, well, we'll see. Maybe I'll just explore what's hiding here and go back. I really want to make sure that we don't lose too many cities. We'll most likely lose Altenhof because no one ever bothered defending it, and I understand that. But we don't want to lose Kalkhovel, Grunberg, Wurmfeste, and Blankenstadt. They'll be in the front line, so we have to help them. Okay, so this will be all for this part. As usual, I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.